Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mr. West's Neck of the Woods. I've got a special treat for you guys on this episode today. I never done this before, but a friend of mine reached out and he had a couple of letters from, one was from the state of Washington, the Department of Fish and Wildlife, and the other letter was from a landowner that was replying back to the Department of Fish and Wildlife. He got a pretty good chuckle out of it, sent it to me. I got a good laugh out of it, and I thought I would share it with you guys today. I hope you enjoy it. The first letter that I'll read to you is from the state of Washington, the Department of Fish and Wildlife, and they sent a letter to a home and landowner asking for permission to access a creek on his property to document the decline in a certain species of unheard of frogs. This is their letter. It says, our staff will be conducting, or it says, dear landowner, our staff will be conducting surveys for foothill yellow-leg frogs and other amphibians over the next few months. As part of this research, we would like to survey the creek that is on your property. I'm writing this letter to request your permission to access your property. Recent research indicates that foothill yellow-legged frogs have declined significantly in recent years and are no longer found at half their historic sites. Your cooperation will be greatly appreciated and will help contribute to the conservation of this important species. Please fill out the attached postage-paid postcard and let us know if you're willing to let us cross your property or not. If you have any concerns about this project, please give us a call. We would love to talk with you about our research. Sincerely, and it gives the name of the Conservation Strategy Implementation Biologist. So the landowner wrote up a letter and sent it back to the department, and that letter goes as this. Dear Mr. Biologist, thank you for your inquiry regarding accessing our property to survey for the yellow-legged frog. We may be able to help out with this matter. We have divided our 2.26 acres into 75 equal survey units with a draw tag for each unit. Application fees are only $8 per unit after you purchase the frog survey license, which is only $120 for resident, $180 for non-resident. You'll also need to obtain a frog habitat parking permit, which is $10 per vehicle. You'll also need an invasive species stamp, which is $15 for the first vehicle and $5 for each additional vehicle. You'll also want to register at the check station to have your vehicle inspected for non-native plant life prior to entering our property. There's also a day use fee, which is $5 per vehicle. If you are successful in the draw, you'll be notified 2 weeks in advance so that you can make necessary plans and purchase your creek habitat stamp, which is $18 for resident and $140 for non-resident. Survey units open between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m., but you cannot commence survey until 9 a.m., and you must cease all survey activity by 1 p.m. Survey gear can only include a net with a 2-inch diameter made of 100% organic cotton netting with no longer than an 18-inch handle, non-weighted and no deeper than 6 foot from net frame to bottom of net. Handles can only be made of BPA-free plastics or wooden handles. After 1 p.m., you can use a net with a 3-inch diameter if you purchase the Frog Net endorsement license, which is $75 for resident, $250 for non-resident. Any frogs captured that are released will need to be released with an approved release device back into the environment unharmed. As of June 1st, we are offering draw tags for our premium survey. And applications, again, are only $8. However, all fees can be waived if you can verify Native American tribal rights and status. You'll also need to provide evidence of successful completion of frog surveys and your comprehensive course on, let me read that again. You'll also need to provide evidence of successful completion of frog surveys and your comprehensive course on frog identification, safe handling practices, and self-defense strategies or frog attacks, or for frog attacks. This course is offered online through an accredited program for a nominal fee of $750. Please let us know if we can be of assistance to you. Otherwise, we decline your access to our property, but appreciate your inquiry. Sincerely, and he gives the name of the landowners. Again, my friend sent that to me. It was a blast reading it. I hope that that you enjoyed it as well. And as always, peace out from the West.